What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Zebra Lounge for another Chi-Town Daily News Sports Report. With Mike DePill and Andrew Seidler, I'm Mike McGuire, and March usually means basketball, but to some of us diehards, that means baseball. Never too early to talk baseball, and I got a question for you two guys today. Boys, which team, north or south in the city of Chicago, gets more impact from their fifth starter position in 2007?
Well, my thought on it is this. The higher ceiling is with the White Sox. Because I think that if John Danks wins the role, he has the potential to be better than anybody else pitching in the fifth spot. But I think that the Sox are going to give the spot to Gavin Floyd. They're calling it a competition, but I think Kenny Williams really wants to give that spot to Floyd, justify that whole Freddie Garcia trade.
And I think it's crap. Floyd's got the experience. I mean, he's the only one with real big league time from his days in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but he sucks.
He sucks or something, right?
And he sucks. He put an ERA up of 7 in the National League. Now he's in the harder league, the American League, and he's sucked up spring training so far.
So you don't like Charlie Hager anymore?
Well, Charlie Hager's my guy. We talked about it last week. I think he should win the job. I think he'll put up the best numbers of all three of them this year. So that's the Sox end of things. What do you guys think about the Cubs?
I mean, I gotta say, I'm a little offended that I'm not saying Mark Pryor's gonna be the guy. Right now it's looking like, who knows. Could be minor leagues, could be extended spring training, could be, who knows, start the season. But to say that the highest ceiling is John Danks, I mean, Mark Pryor, let's not forget about him.
Mark Pryor's throwing 85 miles per hour and can't throw a strike to save his life right now. I don't see what kind of ceiling he has.
But if he can find any of that, he figures it out from his mechanics.
If anybody can find any of that, I mean, anyone.
But he's already proven he's done it at the big league level.
But anyhow, I mean, at this point,
3 years ago.
Whew, it's looking like Wade
3 years ago, John Danks was going to homeroom.
Did he go? Yeah, when puberty was maybe setting in. Wade Miller, I'm excited that he looks like, that he's rehabbed to like basically, maybe not the form when he and Oswalt were like,
dominating
guns, but he looks good. He's throwing strikes, so I'm excited about that. In terms of, more impact on the Sox fifth starter, I have no idea at this point.
See, I'm going to say the Cubs, because of their experience, are going to get more impact from there. If Pryor can't do the job, I don't think Uncle Lou is going to hesitate to yank that rug right out from under him. Now you got Angel Guzman cracking off at 97 miles an hour. Wade Miller, a polished guy who's figured out how to get his pitches over the plate. He throws about as hard as Pryor, but he has to know how to get people out that maybe Pryor doesn't have. Neil Kotz, send him to the bullpen. I don't even put him in that discussion.
Neil Kotz hasn't looked right at all this spring.
But I think any one of those guys is going to give you more just because they're experienced. I mean, it might take the White Sox guys a couple months to even find their groove. And I think over the long haul, I think the production out of the fifth spot is going to be better for the Cubs.
Okay, now if Wade Miller gets injured and Pryor's still muddling around in extended spring training, which I find kind of ridiculous anyway, then I think you got to go with the White Sox. I really think that the guys the Sox could try out there could do a better job.
Well, sure, but if you take out the top two options out of the Sox...
But there's not that many injury risks with the Sox. I'm not worried about Charlie Hager throwing out his arm, throwing his knuckleballs.
That's true.
Maybe he hurts his knuckles.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. Rheumatoid arthritis or something. I don't know.
But even Angel Guzman, we talked about him, he's had a surprising spring. This is a guy who was a huge prospect when he came on the scene.
He's got all the tools.
And then he kind of dropped off. He just became, part of this, like, Carlos Marmol, like, and Juan Mateo grouped in there. And now he's sort of showing, like, wait, don't forget about me. I do have some good stuff. Yeah, 98, whatever. That's impressive.
If not this year, I think
2 years ago, Angel Guzman was a huge prospect.
Yeah,
like you said. So was Gavin Floyd. So by the same token, Gavin Floyd can turn it on.
Well, per usual, boys, it's really fun to talk about, but it's even more fun to watch go down, and I can't wait till April gets here. For Mike and Andrew, I'm Mike, saying Yahoo for baseball.